Well, you have the chance to gain valuable insight and information for free when it comes to home and outdoor improvements.
Well, it's called Rebuilding Together. Richmond and Henrico County are joining forces to offer these upcoming workshops. And Nicole Williams and David Sachs, they join us in studio with all of the details. David and Nicole, great to see you. Good morning. Thanks so much.
Good morning.
First of all, let's tell us about Rebuilding Richmond. What is it?
Well, do you want to talk first? Or maybe I'll talk about the workshops in general.
Let's
First, Bill,
do it.
The Henrico County Department of Community Revitalization has been holding workshops. We're intended to assist lower-income homeowners to help them address needs in their homes, to help them understand preventative maintenance that's been important for their homes. And we do 4 workshops a year. The third one's coming up tomorrow morning. In this case, we're partnering with Rebuilding Together Richmond, and the intent on this one, the focus is on improvements to your home to assist with aging in place, a really important need, and that's something that Rebuilding Together Richmond is very adept at doing, and Nicole's going to be presenting tomorrow morning talking about that issue.
How empowering is that to be able to tackle these things yourself, again, with that goal of aging in place, because we want to stay home as long as we can, Nicole?
Absolutely. And as an occupational therapist, what I do on a daily basis is I go into people's homes and I help them, navigate around their home and be safe. And, the focus really is on how can we make the home match the physical abilities of the person living in it. And so there's a lot of different modifications that we can make to the home that make it so that the home is now accessible and safe for the homeowner to stay in as their body ages.
And Nicole, we're not talking massive renovations. We're just small modifications like maybe a handrail or hand bar in the shower.
Absolutely. Grab bars in the shower, maybe something, a small ramp to get over a threshold that might be a trip hazard. Lighting is actually a big issue as well, making sure you have adequate lighting so that you can see where you're going and that you're not going to run into something.
Is it super eye-opening for folks who do, work with you to make these improvements and think, oh, why didn't I think of that? That's so simple.
Absolutely. And, and that's the thing that I recognize every day is that there's so much out there that people don't even know about that can make their life and their ability to get around in their homes so much easier and so much safer. And it's not even high-cost stuff. I mean, a lot of it's very affordable. They just need to know about it.
David, how can this help lift all boats when the tide rises and a person is in their home for the long period as opposed to cycling in and out of people?
Well, we found that there's a very strong desire among particularly elderly homeowners to remain in their homes. And in order to help them do that, we're trying to make their homes more cost-effective to stay in, help them with preventive maintenance, help them with small improvements, in particular some of the small things you just mentioned like the grab bars, be able to stay in their homes. Henrico County and most local governments run programs with nonprofits to help folks with repairs that are needed, and we try to run these programs to help prevent those needs, to help them understand how their home works, and to save costs in the long run. And by saving those costs, that helps them be able to stay in their homes longer, which everyone likes to do, and it helps lead to some neighborhood stability, and to continuing improving our neighborhoods.
Yeah, plenty of benefits, and then reducing the stress for that individual and maybe their caretakers of adult children. You mentioned this is the third one. You have 4 coming up tomorrow. What will you cover tomorrow?
Okay, tomorrow Nicole will be presenting on aging in place, and the second half of the morning will be a presentation from the Virginia Department of Professional and Occupational Regulation, DPOR, about strategies for hiring a contractor. Because we find many homeowners are reluctant to fix things in their homes because they're worried about getting taken by unscrupulous contractors. It's an excellent presentation about steps to go through to protect yourselves when you're hiring a contractor.
And the price couldn't be better.
It couldn't be better. And we'll have a few
You're
door
not going to get
prizes.
taken there.
No.
Going to be free. Great.
It'll be
So we'll
free.
share some information about how everybody can sign up. Thank you for everything you're doing.
Well, thank you very much for having us.
The free home improvement workshop is coming up tomorrow, February 4th at the Eastern Henrico Recreation Center, 1440 North Laburnum Avenue.
And the outdoor improvement workshop is scheduled for Saturday, March 4th, also at the Eastern Henrico Rec Center as well.
The 25th Annual National Rebuilding Day is coming up April 22nd. We'll post a link to more information on our website at WTVR.com/VTN.